company.
Now,
Yep.
Rich, I want to respect your time. I know you've got some other commitments coming up. Let's jump into core values. What core value would you share with us?
Well, this one in particular is always be excellent, right? So talking about today, I think it's the most relevant one. So excellence is one of our core values. And that's this idea where we are going to go the extra mile to ensure that we're making sure that everything is done with excellence and purpose. That doesn't mean that we're not going to make mistakes. I disagree with that. I think we make mistakes all the time. And in many cases, I believe that our clients and our customers can find out who we really are as a company by the way we handle when we make a mistake. But excellence is about a state of mind, right? That we are going to try to do things with excellence rather than putting it off on the client or the customer that it's their fault, rather than putting it off on our employees that it might be their fault. Everybody is going to take this responsibility to be excellent at what it is they do, which means we have to work at it, right? So if everybody, whether you're the business owner or you're the employee of the firm, a couple of things have to exist. First, you have to like what you do. So if you're in a business that you don't like what you do, my suggestion is go sell the business and go do something else, because you're the business owner. So you better like what you do. You chose it, and if you didn't choose it, then you can fix it. So one, you got to like what you do. Secondly, you got to feel like you're paid a fair market-based wage. And if you're doing work in the firm, you should be paid in the business that you own. You should be paid, and you should also have profitability as the investor and owner of that business. There should be profitability that you get to realize every year. And so if those two things are in place, then we can move to the third phase. Now, if those two things aren't in place, nobody ever gets to stage 3. So that's part of the problem, which is why pricing is so important, so we can get to what we like, we do. Some people don't like what they do because they don't make any money at it. Some people feel they're not paid a fair market-based wage because they're not charging enough, right? So we got to get to those two things. But once we get through those two things, everybody, every employee, every owner, they need to work towards mastery, which means they need to be watching podcasts like this with you guys. They need to be reading books. They need to be learning how to get better at their craft, at their skill, whether it be how to do an Excel spreadsheet, or whether it be how to create a marketing piece, or whether it be how to serve the client, customer, or patient. You need to make sure that you're the very best at what it is that you do. And that takes practice. It doesn't just come overnight. And so it takes practice, persistence, and working at it. So excellence. You want to be able to charge the right amount. Make sure that you and your team are excellent at what it is that you do.